Oh shit. Alright, let's see where we are. NQ, FOMC in just about, what is that, a few minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh shit, what the fuck, I'm in the wrong thing. Damn, and I would have been up. Bro, I hate the fact that this shit isn't synced. Like, is there a way to sync this shit? Please let me know. Where the fuck did it go? NQ. Bro, I would have caught that whole fucking move. Damn. That would have been 13 points. One contract. Bro, I hate the fact that this shit isn't linked. Like, it pisses me off. And we're all just entertainers. Bro, that was literally my perfect trade. Now I can't fucking take it. Now I gotta wait, unfortunately. You know, maybe we could push view up again, but maybe not. So it's like, damn. Now what? Right now we're at the little resistance. Support. Let's see if it turns into. Let's see if it stays resistance. So broke over here, came down below it. Gotta be a little bit careful, yeah. I'm gonna trade M&Q for now until the actual FOMC happens. Oh my god, bro! Look, almost did it. Yo, is there a way to link this shit? Like, how do I link these charts? Does anyone know how to fucking link the chart to this? Cause I almost just went in 3 contracts. Luckily, it's a 50K account, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, is there a way to link these charts or anything? Cause what the fuck? Visibility, visibility. Let's see. Is there a way to link these charts? Yes, no, maybe so. Where is it? M&Q. Because I don't want to keep fucking switching charts and doing like hella extra shit. There has to be a way to link it. I know there is. There's gotta be. Oh, bro, what the fuck? And we're all just entertainers, and we're stupid. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's this 1,000 tick chart. Let me open up my trading view too, so I can see what the fuck's going on. Let me open up the real charts. Connected. Discount expires. What discount? 6 months free. Ooh, how? Oh, that's how. Ripperleroni. Let's see. Okay, exit out of that. Exit. All right, let's see. Where the fuck we at? Let's go on the hourly time frame. Hourly. Ooh. You know, we might be coming down lower on the hourly to maybe attempt to get those 285s. But it's only like what 2 hours left, so we'll see what actually happens. But apparently, right now, the whole market is red. Hourly 30, 15, 10, 5, and a 3. But the 1 minute says So I'm just going to do that just in case. Yeah, I'll just make it 1-to-1 for now. About dashboard, yeah, same shit, but the daily is bullish. Okay, daily's bullish, 4 hours bearish. I want to get that gap on the 4 hour. That's the only thing. Like right now, we're in a strong channel on the 4 hour, but I want to see if we can keep it because at 771s, that's where the what is it called? 771. That's where that big ass 4 hour gap is. I'll most likely not even let this hit my stop loss. So, but FOMC happening in a few minutes. I mind losing 150 just in case the market just fucking drops, tanks hella fast if it goes back up. I don't got time for all that type of shit. But in case it does go higher, then we could just go to VWAP. See if we could get a VWAP touch out of it. The goal is 200 a day, but anything we make over that is great. 4 minutes left. Take charts looking like it wants to come down. I said overall trend is bearish. Let me see where my POC and shit is at. Oh, yeah, POC is at what is that? 490s. Okay, so that's damn near 10 points above our entry. But if we could clear that, then we could definitely see 580s coming pretty soon. We'll see. Realistically, shit don't matter because it's FOMC. So if anything, it's just gonna target like all my levels. So that's most likely what's gonna happen is it'll target levels, and then after that, it'll just pick its direction, do what it wants to do. But it won't be all these levels it hit. It'll most likely go through the middle too. So we'll see what happens. Let me record this too, just in case TOPSTEP fucks me over. 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can get that push up. Let's get that push up to VWAP. How about that? Let's go to VWAP. I changed my color. Let's just change it to pink and then make it thickness like that. Yeah, let's see if we can get that VWAP touch. Probably about to fail down right here. Here, let me move this down a little bit. I'll move it right there to 280. If we get fucked over, then it seems like it's, yeah, and pretty much we're fucked. I kind of want to follow this downtrend though, but I just don't know. All right, yeah, there's FOMC. It's coming in right now. Literally in 10 seconds. All right, so we're down with 200. I'm gonna wait till we come down some more. There we go. I'm gonna push this up real quick. If we can get filled on it. Do we get filled? Okay, we got filled. See if we can keep pushing this back up. Go right there for 200s. Then I'll average in a contract every now and then if it keeps coming down. Damn, did bro even say anything? Like, what the fuck? It's likely not. Oh, whoops. That's Ricky. Where's here we go. There we go. Let's get that push up. Probably about to get trailed out of that, but it's okay. Yeah, so we got trailed out of that. I'm gonna try again. Let me look at the 30-second for a better entry. Oh no, we just hit VWAP. Yeah, we hit VWAP. I'm gonna just take that back off at VWAP. Okay, there we go. We got the VWAP, so we're up $3. So we just need to make 200 and we're done. Where the fuck is Powell at? Here, I'll unmute my desktop so you guys can hear what he's saying.
How our bingo sort
of. Let me know if you can't hear.
Take a look here at Nick Thierma.
Let's see if we bounce off here or we
Journal
just push
telling
back
us
down.
that here it is. 12-month rate of core PC is estimated to be at 2.8, and the 6- and 3-month rates are annualizing to just 2.3%, which, yeah, I mean, in fairness, that is slightly above the 2% level, so they're not wrong in saying what they're writing here. They're not wrong in telling us, hey, you know, we are sitting at a little bit of a higher level than where we previously sat. The question now just becomes, is this going to be a Federal Reserve that is going to be so aggressive that in the face of weakening factors, they would actually be as, dare I say, almost careless in potentially over-tightening the economy? I actually think there's a good chance that that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, I hope not. But I do think that that's a possibility. Now, obviously, we got to get ready now for the Jerome Powell presser. The presser doesn't actually begin for another, 25 minutes or so here. So we've got a little bit to go. But
Still
definitely
got
some big
30
changes
minutes, he
here
said,
that
pretty
we'll
much
want to
until it
highlight
fully
and pay attention
happens,
to
FOMC.
in the statement. Then, of course, we'll also get insights on Tesla. I gave a little bit of an earnings preview this morning. We'll get some insights into what's going on with Microsoft and Meta. Again, I'm not really expecting to see any kind of changes in the way that they are planning their CapEx spending. I think that most changes.
Ooh, look at that push. Let's go.
Way
Keep it
too
going.
premature at this moment.
And we're not
Now, the
making
White
that
House
much because
also
we're
just
only in
another
one
news
contract.
since our last
I mean,
video did
still,
end up
fuck it.
withdrawing their grant freeze and loan freeze.
We'll try to push it
mostly
to
because they're
that.
tied up in court, so
What is
they'll
that?
have to figure out
That
something else.
VWAP is at
And then they did
478.
also
That
suggest
is
potentially
lower
tightening
VWAP,
chip
pretty
exports
much,
again
I guess.
on companies like Taiwan, or potentially even chip exports to China. So Taiwan would be the export from Taiwan into the United States of actual chips that are being manufactured. And then, of course, into China. China would be completed chips that end up going back to China. It's really difficult to sort of
Anyone trading right now?
happening, but they will try regardless. Anyway, so with that, let's do a quick little just initial notes, okay? So initial notes from statement, and then we'll work on bingo together. So we'll jump in over here. Let's just write down some initial notes. So the first things we have here are, and you know what? Let's get Nick T's tweet as well here on, where is it? This morning. Nick T here. These estimates are what we want to watch on core
We're at
PCE.
50s. The
So
question
let's
is, can we
grab
hold 50s and close
those.
at it? Where's my
Give
fucking
Nick T
lines?
a little bit of a screeny right here. There we
Big
go.
rules.
Perfect. And
I
then we'll
forgot
grab
that I
some
have
commentary
big
as well. So we
close.
may as well also see what's going on in both markets, but also let's see what's going on over here, what they're saying.
Consumer confidence, or is it just like to Steve's point, what comes out of the White House?
Yeah, I mean, of course, what comes out of the White House is going to be quite important.
Damn, Bitcoin's at 102 right now? What the fuck?
The Fed can't really react, and it makes sense for them
Is
to
that
not do all
is that volume
much.
okay?
From a data
Yeah, let me
There
know
you
if that
go. Look,
volume's
pushing
okay
that
on the
VWAP.
TV and everything.
important
See if
to
we
gauge
could get
to what
it.
extent the labor markets are inflationary or not. Our base case is they're not that inflationary right now. But we are worried about the pace of immigration really starting to tighten the labor market. And I think this is not really why
My averaging one right there.
If we really start to see 3.6 million visas roll off over the next 2 years, that's likely to tighten the labor
Okay, we
market
scaled in.
substantially. And it's going to make the job for the Fed quite difficult.
Yeah,
Move that back down a little bit.
ultimately we can get into
Oh,
these
don't
theoretical
do it.
discussions
Come
because
back
we don't
up.
know what's
Come
going to
on.
happen, but I do know this, is that a lot of our viewers and
Push
listeners
back
care
up
about
for
what
me.
happens to their 401ks, their 529s, their Roth and other IRAs, and their stock funds, or whatever it may be.
Don't push up, I'm
The
just
bond
take it
market
off.
has kind of done its own thing, right? It's raised rates even as the Fed has cut rates. So what do you and your team at Morgan Stanley see with rates and equities and bonds going forward?
So it's a really good question because effectively monetary policy is no longer the only game in town. Fiscal policy is going to play a major role. This is something that we all have to digest, we all have to take on board, and we all have to incorporate into our investment decision-making process. What the Trump administration is trying to do is have easier fiscal policy, taxes, deregulation, things like that, to generate growth and also keep inflation low. Those three things don't often hang together. So essentially what the Trump administration is trying to do is through deregulation, move some of the activity, business activity, more to the mid-cap sector. So we still like the equity markets. We still think equities are a good investment, but we think it's
Right,
too
I
broad.
think I'm about to get
It's more
stopped out of
mid-cap
this
sectors.
pretty
So some
soon.
of the deregulation and fiscal growth policies might have the biggest impact. On bonds, we're relatively...
Yeah, the thing is, all that stuff is going to take time, right? So, like,
Going to higher
I'm going to
time
call it
frame.
a delayed
Stagnant.
upsides.
Oh, yeah, we probably
So
about to get
delayed
stopped out.
upsides are fiscal spending measures, right? That's a delayed upside. Tax policy, that's a delayed upside. Tax policy slash tax cuts, right? And then, of course, the upside
Yeah, that
of
stuff's
less
coming.
government spending and let's say efficiency, if you will, right? And then, of course, the upside, the eventual upside of AI efficiency, right? All of those things take time. All of those things are things that are nice, loud and clear from the Alcar dual arena. I love it. It's been so long since I've been there, man. I remember going through those the gates nearby there to go fight the Cow Fight Queen and get myself a D chain that I can merch. Anyway, it's an old school reference. I love it. But let me see here. Can I do? Yeah, I could just pull this up. There we go. Let's go 4x4 for a sec, just so we can kind of see what we've got going on. So, I mean, if you look at this screen right here, what you've got is you've got risks that the Fed are toying with, right? Tariffs restrict growth at first. This is not to be political, right? It's just a fact. Tariffs restrict growth at first. They create deadweight loss, right? They create dead weight loss. Then you have government hiring supports growth. A freeze restricts growth. It's sort of like you know, this morning in the course member live stream, I kind of called it, if you will, like let's put it this way: government jobs that aren't needed are like UBI or stimulus. They create spending by printing money. And that induces demand from consumers, right? Consumption.
Damn, I want to trade this to fucking like 20
moving
real
that
quick,
makes
but
the government more
I gotta be smart
efficient
with everything that I
and
do right
less fiscally irresponsible, but it's counter stimulus and deflationary, right? Whereas this right here is inflationary.
I'll get that pushed
So really
down.
what Trump is going through is this era of counter stimulus at first. Okay, you heard it here first. The delayed upsides of counter stimulus are going to be, hey, we get to cut taxes, or maybe we get to cut regulation, but all of that takes time.
I'm gonna trail that, so if I get filled, I get filled. All right, fuck it. Give me $70
Let's listen in for a moment just to see what this one's yelling at.
Try this again.
Look at a 1 day, look at a 2 day, look at 30s, look at a 1 day, look at a 2 day. This is significant. The dollar index, as you see, had already traded above its previous day's highs. You know, what we are going through right now is, and I'm not sure what I like better when I reference it. Are we in uncertainty pricing or are we in disruptive pricing? Take your choice. And in either case, CNBC loves disruption. We have disruptor conferences. But it seems as though this administration, disrupting is a negative thing. It's viewed as negative. And when you look at the notion that everybody seems to bring forth, is that all you need to do is change our target from 2% to 2.5% or 2 3/4 or 3%. It doesn't make a difference.
Yo, if we could break this area right here, this 400, we could tank.
The deficit issues we have, with the disruptive pricing that we have, should they move the goalposts, you know what's going to happen, in my opinion? The market will penalize them via much higher interest rates. It's
or push it back up to 20s again.
And we could talk about it, but in the end,
20s.
if they actually do it, or a senior Fed official actually voices it,
fuck it. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Buckle up.
I'm
Well,
having
the
stop
market's
loss.
already moving, and yields are indeed moving up. They are moving higher. I
Let
think
me
it
get
was
ready
Alan
to take this
Greenspan, Rick,
off.
that said, if you understand what I said, I must.
There's no way we don't fold right here.
Rick,
Come on
thank
now.
you very much. All right, Bob Pisani, I hope our Fed panel is gone.
All right, so remember, we've got Powell in about 16 minutes, so we get to go through all the goodies here. Let me know if everything's okay with volume and how everything sounds, myself, TV, all that good stuff, if you don't mind, just so we can be properly prepared for good old Powie Wowie. Keep in mind, we're going to be streaming on this live stream all the way through the Tesla earnings. We'll be going through Microsoft and Meta earnings.
Get that push
We'll
down.
also probably go through the Tesla earnings call. Why not? We'll just do everything today, okay? I'm just gonna glue myself to the seat. I already poured 2 coffees.
15-minute by the
ready to
close.
go.
Like
I
very
also
soon.
I heard your feedback and I appreciate it. So
All
I
right,
know
15
that,
closes in now.
some of you are really optimistic for
whatever it's called.
basically
New candle.
keeping the some kind of
Oh, can you
potential
get the push
option
down?
open for the alpha report, even if it's like a
Bro, my
small
Top
monthly
Step
fee or
looks
something.
so much
Mostly
fucking
just because it's
different
really
from my
expensive to
trading
send
view.
those text
Like, it's
messages.
weird.
I just started getting the bills for the last 3 months. I'm like, oh my god.
Like, with my trading views
So,
at
that might be
23,
an option, but
Top
I know
Step's at
for
like
sure
27.
Those of you who want,
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know how much that would end up being, but those of you for
On,
sure
break
join
down.
either Stocks and Psychology of Money or Trumponomics, you'll have lifetime access to the alpha report included. So you kind of pay once and you get it forever kind of
Yeah,
thing.
we're not
That's-
getting that
that's
break.
generally how we
I
always
might
do it.
just get out of this.
So, okay, let's take a look at how the
I'd hate to be
stocks are
trapped into
moving,
this shit
And we've got
fucked
Nvidia
over.
down about not super fantastic right now, down about 6.3%. You've got even Apple turning red today. Bitcoin's still holding on to this 102 line. You know, if you zoom out for a moment on kind of just the day chart, look how often we hit this 102 line. You want to write that one down if you haven't yet. It's the 102-164 line.
Yeah, I'm out of that. Fuck that.
So do watch that. You're great. TV low. TV a little low. Okay,
And
I'll go ahead
now
and fix
great.
that.
Guess
I
what?
appreciate y'all saying that.
Now we would have been in fucking profit. Are you
So
serious?
if we go, let me know how it sounds when I do this. Give me 1 second.
Defensive stocks. That's about as good as it gets.
Bro,
Finally, I just
no.
wanna point out,
Why?
January
The
prices
second
are
I
up
get out the
2.5%,
fucking
so
contract,
they
it
are
does
buying,
that.
on the
This
month.
shit is
So,
annoying
you
as
know,
hell.
Saying as goes January, so
How's
goes
that?
the year. There we are, 2.5%. So
I bumped it a bit.
Powell's going to get asked a lot about the fact that he left.
So let me know how that ended up being. I did give it about a 5 decibel bump there, so we'll see how that looks. Then we've got, what else do we have here? Well, we've got JPOW coming out as usual in a solid, okay, good. Thank you for that. I appreciate the help with that. Got JPOW coming out in about 13 minutes. Oh, we should do our Fed bingo card. All right, yeah, let's do that. We could do that. All right, I will get the Fed bingo ready. Give me a second here. It's really gonna be interesting because I feel like you know, we're not honestly expecting that much from Powie Wowie today, but we'll do it. It's kind of like
There goes my fucking take
you
profit.
almost
Yo,
want
fuck
him to
this
say
shit, bro. I would have been up
nothing,
800.
right?
Well, if we hit right here, I would have been up 800. But still,
bingo.
like, that shit's annoying as hell.
Bingo board.
Every fucking time it does this.
Yeah, best case scenario.
The second I
Powie
decide to get out.
gets up, decided to hold rates steady.
Okay, we just hit that trend
Hands
line,
off.
so
Honestly, the
maybe-
more he talks, I feel like the more oopsies he's
I'ma still
end up
wait till we come to
causing.
380,
It's
'cause
just
I'm pushing
sort of
this
my
shit up.
take there. What's this? I could press a goal, pick a goal, 10 super chats, set a timer. How you'll celebrate? I'll show you if I'm wearing pants. Oh no!
Well, we didn't get the level I wanted to push up
Okay.
from.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Your goal is live. Oh, there's like a super chat goal button now. I haven't seen that before. Okay, that's cool. And then we have informed federal workforce they must show up on time, on schedule, says Trump. Okay. Yeah, this is just I'm trying to also set up this 4x4
A little something, Dad?
screen.
Hi. Walt rolled his 401k.
So this way we'll actually be able to have Powell up. You'll have me, and we'll get to see, you know, what's going on with stocks and notes or whatever else. It's just kind of exciting. Okay, anyway, so let's go back to here. And what we'll do is, yeah, give me some ideas for Fed Bingo here. So we'll do Fed Bingo. All right. So today, how about we start with, well, Jerome Powell is on time. That's always a good one, right? Jerome Powell on time. He always is. So, like, gotta admire him for that. Be like Powell. Then let's try it, okay? Nick T and NYT Blondie together. These are gonna be the YOLOs. The purple tie. And what's he gonna use today? Is it gonna be a let's go for laptop today. You know, like a Windows style laptop today. And then starts with good afternoon. That's always a good one. All right. And then how about says my colleagues and I. Okay, so this is just gonna be like our joke column over here. All right. Then we gotta have what I'm really concerned about is
Currently
is
down
something like, this is the
263.
bad column, right?
There's a
So we'll
push
do a
up we
bad
wanted
column,
after
and then
first
we're
push
gonna call it
down we
joke.
wanted and got out too
We're gonna
fucking
start
early,
labeling
so
these. Column.
it's unfortunate.
Column. There we go.
Damn near hit.
I'll call that me change colors. All right, fine. So that'll be the joke column. On the right, we'll have the bad column. So this is going to be we are not taking rate increases off the table. This would be bad. We are not at our inflation goal. More work to do.
Order filled.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just try it from here.
Could require
I'll hold those
staying
20s.
higher for longer, which would be also
I'll
unfortunate.
just
We
trail
don't want to
that
hear
to
that.
right there.
How about a deep sea question? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like
Order
data
filled.
dependent. You know, that's
Nope.
always a good one. Data dependent. This will be the words column. Words column.
Down a
Housing
little bit
disinflation.
more. There we
That's the usual
go.
one. Housing disinflation. Sort of lagging aspect of that. We got the data dependence. We've got.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more
data
time for 10s.
dependent.
From 10s.
No,
No! Fuck, they didn't fill me in. I would've been up like
Honestly,
7 points.
probably will. Let's do the
That's
Trump
ass.
column. Trump column.
I'll just take that
Will you resign? Will you get pressured to lower rates? Wait, no. Trump says he thinks you will listen. Will you? Someone asks. Right? Someone asks. They have to ask that question. That'd be hilarious. Donald Trump says he thinks you're gonna listen to them. Will you? It's gonna be data dependent.
I don't wanna push
and
this
then,
to
and then a
35.
bonus. Okay, let's do the bonus here.
2 minutes left.
Bonus.
I'm
I
gonna
want
wait
to try
this
to
out.
nail the bonus.
Especially
So the
since we got
bonus
this
is
right
gonna
here.
be. We don't let politicians guide policy. Ooh, breaking out the pee-pee. Oh, that would be good. Help my daughter with her Girl Scout cookie goal. Let's go. 1 out of 10 pants challenge. It has been achieved, and it has to do with someone's daughter. This sounds terribly wrong. Anyway, yourcookiedealer.com.
7 minutes.
Give that all.
7 minutes.
Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, what about, what if you get fired? What if you get fired? Bonus, courts will protect me. That would be unlawful. Unlawful. The justice system will...
No, fuck. There's a 30.
agree.
The 30 level we wanted. Bro, that's so ass.
With me.
Like, I'm literally calling out what I want,
Then,
and I'm not taking the fucking trade.
Let's see
It's pissing me off.
here. What else here? What else?
We hit
Offensive
30s. If we can hit
dependent?
56,
Yeah,
then that's
really
view
good.
up, honestly. So if we come down a
Policy
little bit
is-
more,
The Fed will
see what happens
remain.
from there.
The independence of the Fed cannot be questioned.
Yeah, I'll pick it up from
Okay,
right
good.
here.
That's good. Soft landing. Yeah, honestly, some form of, like, I'm gonna put that over here. Soft landing / somehow declares victory, right? Jobs,
from 15s
inflation,
if we can get there.
imbalance, some more victory over here, some victory lapping. Let's see here. Banking system sound. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh, that's cool. Gives me all these little like, oh, well, thanks. No boost for you for the first super on a live stream. That's cool. Okay. So what else do we have here? So we've got my colleagues
10
and I.
seconds
Good
left.
afternoon. Windows
hit
style laptop,
15.
purple tie. Nick T and New York Times Blondie. Jerome Powell's on time. Will you resign? Data dependent. Someone
Second
asked,
left on a 5 minute.
So,
All right,
Trump
that's
says
the
he
5
thinks you
minute.
listen,
Let's see
will
what
you?
happens.
Order filled.
You know,
Alright, see if
a
we
deep
get that
seek
push up.
question's not
Come
a bad
on.
idea.
Push up.
Deep seek.
Get ready to flatten if I don't like it.
question. You know what I'd love to see, honestly, would be like
Bro, you're
could
fucking shitting me.
the bursting of an AI bubble cause GDP to collapse? Let's see here. Oh, no, he'll probably say something like layoffs
All the way
remain
down
low,
to 405s, and yeah, we're
which is
fucked.
true. But as soon as they tick up, you've got major problems. Major problems. Oh.
Order filled.
All right, here I just averaged in. Let's see what we could do.
Fed decision is a reverse psychology move. They have to get inflation
Averaged
lower.
in. Let's see if we could get it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
Get the
a lot of
push
what
back
the Fed
up.
does is psychology after all. All right, so we got about 5 minutes to go. We've got about 6 slots on
5
the bingo
minutes
board.
left.
So I'm gonna give it a second here for everybody to put some thought into their
There we go.
commentary.
Come on.
How wild would it be if Trump shows up to the presser? That would be something else.
Got to
for
break
sure.
above 15s.
For
we break above
sure.
15s,
That
we're
would
good.
be,
Right now, we're kind of
unusual.
barcoded on the 5.
All right. What's going on over here? So we got some real pain over here in stocks. I mean, look at this.
Shit.
Nvidia is down 6%, like straight down all day long. You've got Apple's even down 75 bips. Where's Tesla? Tesla's down a whole 3%
We're
right
at
now.
10. Can we hold
Palantir's
it?
honestly holding up pretty well. Enphase sitting over there at is $60, not bad.
Probably got in this way.
The fact that Starbucks is up with a 4% sales decline year over year on comp sales is crazy. It just goes to show that people are pricing in this sort of like Chipotle CEO. That's not supposed to be a diss, like like somebody saying, "Oh, it's the McDonald's version or like the Walmart version." It's just legitimately the CEO of Chipotle got hired away over here. So kind of interesting. So we'll see what similarities come from there. Then we've got, let's see here.
Just because I want this shit to fuck me over and boom, I'm
I guess
negative
we'll
1,000.
keep going
like,
with
hell
the
no. There we go.
tariff talk. You know, that's what we could do. We could throw some tariff talk on here. So let's do that. Tariffs. Yeah, you know what? What would be really nice is walks back pre-tariff
434
policy, right? Like pre-tariff or
Long, get that push up.
Anticipation
Jesus.
policy from
Fuck,
December
there we
18th.
go. Keep going.
That would be really, really good.
Stop failing. Just go. Push up.
Would be good.
All the way up.
Then a few more here. Let's go ahead and throw in some of the do not welcome more labor market weakening. I like that.
I think I'm about to get out of this.
Do
This
not
price action
welcome
stress. Oh, never mind. I guess
labor
my
market
stop loss is about to
weakening.
hit
I'll
before
throw it
anything
in.
else.
Banking system is sound and resilient. Let's do what else? Buy the dip on Nvidia.
All right, fuck that. I'm gonna just get out early. We're down 600.
Stagflation would be the worst. Would be the worst case scenario. That was an interesting one. And layoffs remain low. Funny for some questions about government layoffs, and then Powell acknowledges the risk but won't pre-anticipate.
And really, the second I fucking get out, like, bro, this shit is annoying.
Did we? Yeah, we had DeepSeek disinflation question. I got 2 more. Higher neutral rate. I'll throw that one down. Neutral rate appears to be higher. One more, baby. And then Powell's coming out. Powie Wowie's kind of the dot plot. You know, he might get asked about the dot plot. You know what? Dot
Shit's so
plot
fucking
is
annoying.
a
Every time I get
snapshot
out,
in
it goes
time.
like
Okay, I'm gonna put that in
exactly
quotes.
where I wanted to.
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's
this shit
a
is
good
so
one.
fucking
All right,
annoying. We went to
bingo is
27. I would have
ready.
took that shit
So
out.
let me put it in such a way
Like,
that you
God
can take a
damn.
picture of it.
Every
Actually,
time.
can I do that? No, you're just gonna have to kind of do it like that and zoom in. So even if I hide myself, it's not really gonna work today. So yeah, you could probably zoom in on that. It should be 4K after all. Hopefully it is 4K for y'all. Gets asked about crypto. You never know. You never know.
A dispiriting way to start the year.
Yeah. Well, if the chair feels the way you feel, we'd expect him to kind of push against this and to use the market language, almost be dovish. But kind of reinforce the statement message, Claudia. And sometimes I think he likes to upset markets, frankly, sometimes.
What?
I don't think he comes out to make big reactions, and frankly today, like, trying to keep things as calm as possible and stay away from some fairly politically charged topics, which I'm sure he'll be getting about.
He should just be quiet, like do nothing. Just hey boys and girls, we kept rates steady today. Peace. All right, we got someone here in the chat saying Is it Miss Hedger? Mrs.? I don't know. Hedger. Did I miss market open with you? No. Mentions beige book. Ooh. So, okay, we are... Oh, there he is. There he is. Here we go. Snowball. Where is it?
Good afternoon.
There it is.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people.
Order filled.
The economy is strong, is strong overall, and has made significant progress toward our goals over the past 2 years. Labor market conditions have cooled from their formerly overheated state and remain solid. Inflation has moved much closer to our 2% longer-run goal, though it remains somewhat elevated. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings.
Order filled.
I'll have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. For 2024 as a whole, GDP looks to have risen above 2%, bolstered by resilient consumer spending. Investment in equipment and intangibles appears to have slowed in the fourth quarter, but was strong for the year overall. Following weakness in the middle of last year, activity in the housing sector seems to have stabilized. In the labor market, conditions remain solid. Payroll job gains averaged 170,000 per month over the past 3 months. Following earlier increases, the unemployment rate has stabilized since the middle of last year, and at 4.1% in December remains low. Nominal wage growth has eased over the past year, and the jobs to workers gap has narrowed. Overall, a wide set of indicators suggests that conditions in the labor market are broadly in balance. The labor market is not a source of significant inflationary pressures. Inflation has eased significantly over the past 2 years, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer-run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index and other data indicate that total PCE prices rose 2.6% over the 12 months ending in December, and that, excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.8%. Longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households, businesses, and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. We see the risks to achieving our employment and inflation goals as being roughly in balance, and we are attentive to the risks on both sides of our mandate. Over the course of our 3 previous meetings, we lowered our policy rate by a full percentage point from its peak. That recalibration of our policy stance was appropriate in light of the progress on inflation and the rebalancing in the labor market.
All right, let's see if we could get some scalps in. Fuck it. What do we have to lose?
And the economy remaining strong,
at this point,
we do not need to be in a hurry to adjust our policy stance. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5%. We know that reducing policy restraint too fast or too much could hinder progress on inflation. At the same time, reducing policy restraint too slowly or too little could unduly weaken economic activity and employment. In considering the extent and timing of additional adjustments to the target range for the federal funds rate, the committee will assess incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. We're not on any preset course. As the economy evolves, we will adjust our policy stance in a manner that best promotes our maximum employment and price stability goals. If the economy remains strong and inflation does not continue to move sustainably toward 2%, we can maintain policy restraint for longer.
This is pretty boring so far.
If the labor market were to weaken unexpectedly, or inflation were to fall more quickly than anticipated, we can ease policy accordingly. Policy is well positioned to deal with the risks and uncertainties that we face in pursuing both sides of our dual mandate.
Bro, seriously, the second I get
Previously
in,
next,
like, what the
our
fuck is
5-year
going on
review-
right now?
Review of our monetary policy
Like, bro,
framework was
every
taking
time
place
I
this
get
year.
in, it goes the
At
opposite
this
way
meeting, the committee
immediately,
began
too.
its discussions by reviewing the context and outcomes of
Bro,
our previous review
what
that
the
concluded
fuck?
in 2020, as well as the
This is a waste
experiences
of
other central banks
$150.
and
Like,
conducting
I'm actually about to
reviews.
be done with this shit. Fuck
The review
FOMC.
will again include outreach and public events.
If we don't get a
involving
push-up,
wide range
I'm
of
done.
Parties, including Fed Listens events around the country and a research conference in May.
You better get a push
Throughout
all
this
the way the
process,
fuck back
we'll
up.
be open to new ideas and critical feedback,
Order
and we will
filled.
take on board lessons of the last 5 years
Push
in
that up.
determining our findings.
Hey, do you like the 4x4 or just the TV?
Review by late summer. I would note that the committee's 2% longer run inflation goal will be retained and will
I'm
not
done.
be a
Fuck
focus
this shit.
of the review.
Fuck
The Fed has been
FOMC. They can eat a dick. I'm out.